Welcome back to literally 5 seconds after the other episode. We have Marines for some reason. I don't actually remember doing that, but alright. Oh wait, maybe it's because we were thinking about doing naval invasions, so that might be like a good thing to do, maybe. Yeah, it's only like 3 months actually. We could be doing quite some naval invasions indeed. Well, actually, hold on, I want to check something. So, we might be doing naval invasion against German East Asia. How is their navy? We might be doing naval invasion against the Kingdom of Siam. As a reminder, we have 10 ships, and they're all destroyers, I think. Actually, oh no, we have a couple escort cruisers. I might be doing some against the Dutch. Yeah, no. I think it was okay against the Princely Federation because they just didn't have ships for some reason. From what I remember at least. But I don't think we can do anything else there, really. Kinda looks to me like, ooh, approved artillery upgrade. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like approved artillery upgrade and the issue of landlordism. Prevalent throughout non-socialist India, but especially in the Princely Federation, the zamindari system was a feudal institution of exploitation where landlords held economic and social power over the workers, and farmers working on their factories and estates. With our liberation of the suffering proletariat, Congress now has to decide what to do with the means of production. The Maximists argue for Swiss centralization. The agrarians, as always, favor local village authority. The moderates demand a balance of central and local ownership, while Denga's wing suggests orthodox single-class theories of trade union control as a solution to the administration of the liberated economic institutions. Sentence starts here, ends here. Alright, okay, so this actually would give stuff. Oh wow. Local villages assume that takes a lot of political power. Organize collectivization individually or trade unions. Alright. Well, we can just about afford to pay for trade unions. And, I mean, they are pretty cool. Alright. The Maximists continue to find that they are compared to the liberals that still remain within the country. Enforcing economic coherence. The Indian subcontinent is as diverse economically as it is ethnically and religiously. The merchants in Bombay and Karachi thrive on foreign trade through the Strait of Hormuz and the Suez. Okay, so I want to see if I can find them. Yep, there's Karachi. Look at that. I found it. Then what was it? Bombay? Yeah. Okay. So cool. I found a couple of towns. Look at that. With my knowledge of the Strait of Hormuz being right here, the Suez being over there. Yeah. While the peasants, so they can get it, complain, toil mainly for themselves and their local communities. It is thus extremely complex to tailor an economic policy able to cover all the various businesses and enterprise strata. However, this is just what Subhas Chandra Bose is proposing, envisaging a total state involvement in all layers of business. The Maximists claim that only such drastic measures can ensure a total eradication of the capitalist society and the substantiation of a true egalitarian and socialist India. Naturally, the other wings of Congress beg to differ. All layers of the economy must be administered. India must become self-sufficient. Central planning and nationalization of vital industries. Orthodox syndicalism shall, that one costs stuff. Let's just say central planning and nationalization of vital industries. We don't need to get ourselves into the modern art trade. That actually is kind of like a debate that I have with myself sometimes. It's like, how far? Stop it. How far? Like, what is the basically, what is like the minimum? What is the minimum that that I think would work, that I wouldn't, be advocating, would necessarily be advocating change for, or revolution. And I think that it would be basically like a very kind of like a strong arm form of the Scandinavian democracy. So basically, every industry that is vital for people's survival is completely nationalized. So power, shelters, so housing, food, water, and all that. But luxuries, like jewelry and like video games and stuff, that's maybe the state has a hand in that. Maybe it subsidizes certain projects, but otherwise there is some capitalism allowed to stay there. But of course, there's a problem of like, there's a very real possibility that if there is any capitalism, then it's not gonna work because yeah. I mean, it would be nice if it could work, but I'm not sure if it would. Yeah, I'm talking about capitalism, how capitalists talk about communism. It would be nice, but I'm not sure if it will work. Haha, lol, vuvuzela. Anyways, yeah, it's funny. But yeah, I don't know, like, they have a currency called the Luxuria, and it's adjusted just so that it doesn't really increase or decrease in value with inflation and all that, and it basically, you don't have to work in this imaginary society. You would just be able to live if you want to. I mean, you would have a house, you would have food, you would have water, and all that, healthcare, and education. But life wouldn't be the best exactly. You wouldn't have all the TV. I mean, you'd probably have a little bit of TV, because with our our modern era, you need technology in order to operate really in the modern era. So having like a some sort of state-run news channel, or maybe just all news channels are available to you, whatever. That maybe might happen, but if you don't pay and you just suck from society. But I don't think that would happen very much, of course, because people will be like, well, I have to have something to do, so here you go. I'm gonna do this. I've always wanted to do this, and I like helping people or whatever, at their job. And hold on. Alright, but yeah, basically, you get a pretty low wage, but all that wage is for luxuries, stuff you don't necessarily need. I don't know. It's just an interesting thought, but I don't know. I'm a bit of a baby leftist, and I could easily see how any amount of capitalism would ultimately lead to corruption and, bad. But let's maintain order in the new provinces. As the army finished off its last opponents, the military consequently took on the role as a force of occupation. This, in some cases, discouraging for our newly liberated brothers, as the presence of army patrols made us look not as liberators of the proletariat, but rather as foreign invaders. Some voices in Congress call for a more lenient strategy towards the new provinces, while others argue that reduction of army units will inevitably pave the way for reactionary terrorists and guerrillas. Martial law must be strictly enforced. The People's Police shall oversee integration, withdraw army but maintain garrisons in key cities, or raise workers' militias to enforce order. There you go. Win-win. Well, we can do something. Restore order in Gwalior. Status of minority, religious, and caste rights. Interesting. Let's start making tanks. Yeah, we'll start making them. Maybe we'll research better tanks. I don't know. You know, it's something to do with our factories, really. A variable mass of patterns of different ethnicities, religions, and castes, sub-groupings. Indian politics have always swayed between the extremes of cultural accommodation and subjection. The Calcutta government has employed a wide variety of policies within our own territories to maintain the rights of the so-called untouchables, people ostracized from society on religious grounds based in mainstream Hinduism. All parties agree that minority rights are essential, however the means of enforcing these in the far more traditional and conservative provinces recently liberated from reactionary rule seem to be far more difficult to agree upon. As the Congress draws to a close, it is evident that this last issue will be invaluable for any of the fractions who wish to secure a majority. The army shall return. Untouchability is a sin, let the people know it. What's radical social? I think it's calling like saying like calling people untouchable is a sin, not that they are a sin. Because that was like a part of Gandhi's thing. Is like, you know, he dressed poor like the so-called untouchables. Alright, but yeah, slow implementation of equal rights will secure stability, or create workers' committees to ensure equality. Let's create workers' committees. The Industrial Workers of India. The IWI. It was kind of funny. I've seen some people. Ooh, cool. I've seen some people misread the IWW logo as the WIW. Because if you ever, well, I mean, look at my profile pic or whatever it's called. That's the logo. Anyways, I was about to say, if you ever seen it, it's like, huh, wonder where I've seen that before. But yeah, it's yeah, I can see that happening. You know, the IWW, the WIW, the woo. Anyways, Denga's syndicalists control Congress. With his solid base of support in the Indian trade unions and a clever political alliance with the old Revolutionary Guard, Shripad Amrit Danga has managed to rally Congress behind his anarcho-syndicalist platform. Now it is time to restore Mother India to her rightful place of glory by means of true socialist liberation. We're now truly an anarcho-syndicalist commune. We gained a bunch of political power. The syndicalist party would now be called Self-Culture Association Bharatiya. Moderates will become the ruling party. Okay, yeah, well, we're the moderates right now. We'll just get renamed. Public elections will be held. Yeah, it's true with literally all ideologies. Shripad Amrit Danga becomes leader of the syndicalist party. We gain Bendranath Roy, head of government, the syndicalists, a former soldier. We get army experience and division recovery rate. Cool. Jayaprakash Naidaran, which grants foreign minister of the syndicalists. Great compromiser. Daily political power gain. Cool. Surya Sen, economy minister, syndicalists. Once again, this guy did a freaking purge. reformer, so we get infrastructure construction speed, and civilian factory construction speed. Cool. And VM Targunde, which grants Minister of Interior Syndicalist Crime Fighter daily political power 0.05, less recruitable pop. That is completely fine. And we have a portrait again. Yay, because that happens whenever you change leaders. Now after the update, I guess. Wow, does that stay forever? I hope that stays forever. Oh, we're called a narco-syndicalist now. Cool. This guy, yeah, he does. Danga is perhaps the most radical syndicalist within the Indian National Congress. Much like Nestor Makhno of the French anarchists, he advocates the eventual disestablishment of the very state itself. Unlike the anarchists, however, rather than promoting rural collectivization, Danga advocates industrialization and the assumption by trade unions of the entire economic apparatus. Coolio. Alright, so we have that dude now. I wonder if that'll lead to any events or anything, or will this be boring? I don't know. Boring. We can restore order in places. Oh, okay, yeah, we have to have order in Delhi, so let's do that. I know that. We have to have a core on Delhi in order to do some stuff. These focuses take a while. Actually, hold on. What is that one Marine Division like? Oh, okay. Not the best or anything. 30, 30, 30. Yeah, typical. Then we want some support artillery with that. Like, yeah, alright, sure. And then, I don't know, like, interesting. Ooh, with tanks, we could start getting, like, armored recon. With light tanks. Okay. I think it wouldn't cost support equipment anymore, it would just cost light tanks. Okay, cool. So that is something to keep in mind. This would still have us at 30. We get extra movement bonuses, so that's pretty cool. Engineer Gaming. God, if you know that meme, I'm sorry for you. Alright, I'm just gonna do this, alright. So they're still really good at all the important stuff. Alright, cool. This is a cool thing we got here. I want to train one. How many can we train? 5. Well, 6, really. Oh yeah, we can start really training more of these. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. You guys just in there for now. Dude, so cool. Alright, how many tanks do we have? 49 already? Holy shit. Alright. So what would, like, armored recon company do? Would that decrease anything here? No, it actually looks like it would just kind of do the same ass thing. Cool. Save that. Dude, epic. Oh, and I'm actually just gonna do one, and then we can add a few more there. Yeah. Maybe just 4 at a time. Alright. Yeah. Cool, yeah. Someone's using mounted rifles? Who the heck is using mounted rifles still? You're using mounted rifles. Well, you go and do... Actually, we could use a Marine Division, maybe. I don't know. Well, what are the armored divisions like? Small. Small and horrible. Okay. Video. And of course we want that. And support artillery. Holy shit, these guys are not good at moving it for. Oh, because it just. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Actually, since there are so many forests and shit. I'm not sure if this is worth it. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, fuck it. We need to start modernizing. You know, that's part of the tough thing. Is like, you know, you gotta be like, we gotta bite our lip and just go like, oh yes, daddy. I mean, well, that's what happens when you bite your lip, right? Anyways. Oh yeah, all you train. You're all good, but the last bit of you can train. All right, yeah. Coolio. You know, I'm gonna have you also become a booyah. Just for the lols. For the lols. For the lols. Alright, dude, it was for the lols, man. We wanna deal with Bhutan with our control of the Indian subcontinent secure. Massacre, cure control of the Bhutanese kingdom as a buffer state in the Himalayas. Ooh, okay. We can transform them into a new social state. Cool, so that's war for puppeting, or they just give in and we puppet them. Interesting. Oh, okay, and we get cores and stuff that we already own because they basically. Right, okay, yeah. Because they expanded into the Indian lowlands, but then we expanded back. There's Uttarakhand and there's Darjeeling and Sikkim. We already have those. We'll just get cores on them. We already have cores on them, actually. Fall Bangkok. Cool. Is there like a focus autocomplete? Come on, this is. I should be able to bypass that since that's, you know. Focus, ignore prerequisites. It's kind of a shame that, like, the text box isn't big enough in order to actually see all of the commands that this thing is supposed to show you, I believe. So, oh well. We'll just, maybe click complete? I'm not sure. We'll just let it be. Oh, and more military factories. Oh. Why on earth do we have so many? Oh my god. Get excavation. Oh, excavation. Wow, wow. Oh, whoa, whoa, excavation. Wow, wow. Yeah, it just appeared to me. Yes, you guys. Trade! Follow Amsterdam. No, not the Amsterdam. Goddamn it. Goddamn it. Good job. Goddamn it. Do we have a, well, we'll see. I guess we'll see about, if we have any specific generals that are, pre-designed for naval incursions. Oh, Rigo's gone. Bearer of artillery. Look at you, lovely fella. Jungle rat. Nah, you know what? Actually, this guy is pretty good. He's a war hero and a mountaineer. Wow, what the heck? Why am I not using him instead of this lady here? Okay, lady, you're fired, and you're getting replaced with Prem Segal. I think this is one of the guys I kept on sending as a volunteer. Alright. And Mysore, the eyesore. Alright. Oh yeah, and you can delete your order there, so just, yeah. Keep on trading. Keep on dancing all the way. The memes. Good memes? We have come far. And we have veiled plans and reserves. Holy shit, that's all out of plan. I thought we weren't producing any. Now we're producing 2 a month. That doesn't seem right though still. But alright. Well, if we're having so many in reserve, you could still have a couple more, really. Oh. We upgraded our artillery upgrade, and now we can upgrade the artillery. Thank goodness, there's a limit to the tech tree, or else I'd probably just be upgrading the same goddamn things over and over again. How are our spies doing? Spies! Spies sapping my Burma. Actually, you know what? You guys gotta let me know. Is the, like, he got sent to Brazil meme or whatever, is that like a meme just for the general audiences, or is that specifically a TF2 meme? Cause like, I don't know, whenever I hear that, I think of the, basically there's this map called Brazil in Team Fortress 2, and it kind of sucks. It's eh. So I don't know. That's the way we use the joke. But I'm not sure if like it originates in our community. I swear that I've just heard like it. I don't know. Just going. You know, just out there. Not related to Team Fortress 2. Claim on stuff? Nah, we're good. We can claim Goa. We got a core on Goa. Isn't Goa already a core? It is. Alright. Integrate Burma. We get some stuff as cores, and we get claims and an annex war goal against Burma. Okay, war. Nice. So I don't think we can actually go to war with Nepal. I think I was not understanding that quite correctly. So go build an intel network and no, Bhutan is so stupid and weak. Build one in Siam actually. I might use that. But yeah, you guys around there. Nope, not anymore. Now you guys are all around here. Is this overkill? No. Bhutan is a deadly threat that must be contained at all costs. This was a PSA from Alexander Kolchak. Bhutan holds the Infinity Stones. Bhutan has almost all of the Infinity Stones. If they're allowed to get the simply vibing Infinity Stone, then they're going to take over the world and send us all to Brazil. I zoomed in too fast. To Brazil. In order to defeat Bhutan, Admiral Kolchak needs your mom's credit card information. He needs the number of the credit card and the 3 numbers on the back. With that, he can get money legally without stealing in order to defeat Bhutan. We have majestic music behind us, gentlemen. We can defeat Bhutan and border gore all across these lands, but not voice cracks. Alright, thanks for watching. Keep up with my shit. Solidarity forever, bruh.